that idea of having that big brand strategic insight and idea, does that work when everyone's getting information from so many different sources that the message is corrupted immediately once it goes out?
I think the message may not be corrupted. The way the message is communicated may be corrupted, and I think the big idea still stands. I will go to retirement thinking that the big idea will survive far beyond me, but I think what's changed is how that is communicated across channels. You have such fragmented media that there aren't the way to think different. It comes across, whether it's outdoor, whether it's TV, whether it's online. Maybe those things will change across whatever medium, but the idea behind whatever you see should be the same. It should resonate in the same way, but it should just be communicated in the perfect way for that vehicle. Whether if you're having a conversation about it, perhaps it comes across a little bit differently than just a TV spot that speaks one way.
I also found, this is probably going to annoy a lot of people that I've worked with in the past, I also found that in other agency lives, we tended to come up, we put so much focus on the creative, we come up with this great creative idea, and then we would back end the strategy to try to make it work, because we fell in love with the creative, or we put all the emphasis around the creative, and we just don't do that here. And we literally start with the consumer and the brand and what we're trying to solve for. The creative actually really comes pretty far down the path, if really ever in a pitch. It comes even later.
Well, the strategy has become the creative in this business, which is very interesting because that means you're suddenly doing creative that's really evolving in real time.
Right.
Sure, there's X amount of time when you're making video or you're making product, but an awful lot of the times there's a real blurring between is the creative person the lead strategist, or are they, and I always thought the best strategists in agencies, by the way, were never those of us in strategy, even as a top person. It was the best creative was usually the best strategist, and the best thing I could do was sit as close to them as possible and sort of borrow from their brain. I mean, because
and write it up, yeah.
Right, be the one who could figure out how to put it into the right charts, exactly.